Welcome to the EmpowerElle Podcast. I'm your host, Vero, and I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey of empowerment and growth. This podcast is designed for ambitious, high-achieving women who are ready to break free from overwhelm and step into their power. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, share inspiring stories, and hear from experts who can help you navigate the challenges of balancing ambition and well-being. Whether you're looking to cultivate confidence, transform your mindset, enhance your leadership skills, or find harmony in your life, this is the place for you. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the EmpowerElle Podcast. I'm so glad that you're here to learn about something that could truly shift the way that you lead and live. With Valentine's Day around the corner, today's conversation is all about self-love. And not the kind that's about bubble baths and affirmations, but the kind that actually supports you in your real life. Because February can bring up a lot. Whether you're in a healthy relationship, in a complicated one, maybe you're navigating change, or you're single, Valentine's Day has a way of creating pressure. Pressure to feel loved, pressure to feel happy, pressure to measure yourself and your relationship or your life against what you see everywhere else, especially on social media. So today, we're talking about why self-love matters, especially during the month of love, and why the most important relationship that you will ever have is the one that you have with yourself. So take a deep breath and let's dive in. Let's be honest about something that we don't talk about enough. Valentine's Day can feel heavy. If you're in a relationship, there can be pressure for it to be perfect. Pressure to feel grateful and to be happy, even if things are complicated or misaligned. And if you're single, there can be pressure to feel okay about it. Pressure to prove that you're fulfilled. And pressure to make it mean something about your worth. And even if you love your life, Valentine's Day can still quietly ask, am I loved enough? Am I doing life right? Am I behind? And that pressure doesn't come from nowhere. We're surrounded by messages that say that love looks a certain way, that being chosen by someone else is how we prove our value, and that romance equals worth. And without realizing it, many women actually internalize that message. So before we go any further, I want to say this clearly. Your worth is not defined by your relationship status. And your value is not measured by how loved you feel on one specific day. And love doesn't begin or end with another person. That one is huge. So here's the truth that grounds everything that we're talking about today. The person you will spend the most time with in your entire life is you. Your thoughts, your inner voice, your expectations of yourself. The way you treat yourself when things go well and when they don't. And yet, this is often the relationship that we neglect the most. We're patient with others. We give grace to others. We speak kindly to others. But with ourselves, we criticize, we push, we minimize our needs, and we don't give ourselves compassion. So when we talk about self-love, we're not talking about selfishness. We're talking about building a relationship with yourself that feels supportive, respectful, safe, and honest. Because no amount of external love can replace that foundation. So let's clear something up. Self-love is not constant positivity and never feeling insecure and always choosing the easy or the comfortable path. Self-love is listening to yourself. It's setting boundaries even when it's uncomfortable. It's resting without guilt, saying no without over-explaining, and it's letting yourself change. Sometimes self-love looks soft, and sometimes it looks strong. Sometimes it looks like doing less, and sometimes it looks like asking for more. But at its core, self-love is this. It is treating yourself like someone that you're responsible for caring for. I need to say that one again for you. Self-love is treating yourself like someone you are responsible for caring for. Just let that sink in. Now, here's something important to understand. The way that you love yourself shapes the way that you experience every other relationship in your life. If you abandon yourself to keep the peace, you'll do that with others. If you ignore your needs, you'll expect others to ignore them too. And if you don't trust yourself, you'll look for validation outside of yourself. Oh, self-love isn't about doing life alone, but it's about showing up whole. It's not about being a half person and having someone else that completes you. It's about being a whole person to begin with. It's about knowing who you are, what you need, and what you deserve, so that you don't lose yourself trying to be loved. So let's make this practical. Here are a few gentle ways then that you can practice self-love this February. The first is to check in with yourself daily. Ask, how am I feeling today? How am I really feeling? What do I need more of? What do I need less of? The second is to notice your inner dialogue. Would you speak to someone that you love the way that you speak to yourself? And if not, don't judge it. It's information that you can use. Number 3 is to choose one boundary that protects your energy. It could be saying no, leaving earlier, not explaining yourself, or creating space. Boundaries are a form of love. And number 4 is to do something nurturing without earning it. You don't have to be productive to deserve care. So I want you to think about this. What if this month wasn't about proving anything? What if it was about honoring yourself, reconnecting to your needs, and choosing alignment over being approved of? What if love wasn't something you waited for, but something you practiced? And starting with yourself. Because when you love yourself, You lead better. You show up more fully. You stop settling and you stop shrinking. And that changes everything. So as Valentine's Day approaches, I want you to remember this. You don't need to measure your life against a holiday. You don't need to perform happiness. And you don't need permission to love yourself. You are worthy of love from yourself and from others exactly as you are. And the most powerful relationship that you will ever invest in is the one that you have with you. So if this episode resonated with you, I would love for you to subscribe, leave a review, share it with a woman who needs to be reminded of this today. And share it on your social media and tag us and send us a message. I would love to know what you are doing to improve your relationship with yourself. And just remember, keep choosing yourself, your vision, and your values. That is real power. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning into the EmpowerElle Podcast. I hope today's episode inspired you and gave you practical insights to help you navigate your journey as an ambitious, high-achieving woman. Remember, every step you take towards building your confidence and embracing your full potential is a step closer to creating the life you truly desire. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on your favorite platform. Your support helps us reach more women who are ready to step into their power and live their best lives. Don't forget to join our community on social media for more resources, tips, and inspiration. Until next time, lead with power and live with wellness. You are unstoppable.